McDonald's news. Ooh. Submitted by Alyssa Marie. Hey, that's what she put there. A man discovers a dead mouse in his coffee cup after drinking.
All right, explain it, you two. Hey, McDonald's.
Cut it off so I couldn't even hear it. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
You just got embarrassed.
No, say it one more time. I couldn't even hear it. You cut it off.
I don't want to report anything bad about McDonald's.
Say it one more time. What happened? What happened?
A man discovers a dead mouse in his coffee cup after drinking nearly the entire cup.
So that's how fresh the coffee is. So many animals, they're like, oh, I need a pick-me-upper.
What kind of an idiot do you have to be to drink the whole fucking thing to realize there's been a dead rat in there?
A very busy person. Maybe he was just like swishing it around a lot. He's like, fucking, you go do your papers and fucking you're fired.
I would pick it up and say, this is kind of heavy. This is a little.
How much does a mouse weigh though?
And who's the fucking idiot that poured the coffee in the cup with the dead rat? They're just like, oh, morning shift.
But isn't cups?
Or maybe the mouse was in there and the fucking hot coffee killed it.
Or maybe the guy was in the drive-thru and the coffee was perfectly fine. He handed it through the window and a rat just jumped in and then the guy grabbed it. You never know.
But also remember this, that McDonald's coffee is so hot, it scalds you, so it obviously killed the germs. Thank you.
But isn't the cups upside down when they take it too?
No.
No, we know how when they're stacked, they're upside down, so they take it off like that.
That's why the rat wasn't even in the cup. We know that for a certain fact.
Oh, really? They're upside down?
That's
Then when you stack them.
So someone threw the fucking rat in there?
The rat jumped in himself.
Let's find out about this article.
Or
Please
this
spread
imposter.
the truth.
The
Julia.
imposter that is trying to.
Is this guy putting a rat in his coffee claiming that McDonald's did this?
That sounds like the truth right there.
That's a no.
Because there's no way they could pour the fucking coffee and the fucking rat goes through the coffee like that.
So this man, he was just on his way to work and he went by to stop by McDonald's, get some breakfast and coffee, right? So he was just drinking coffee and he was sipping it throughout the day and he had his other coworkers around him as well.
Oh dear.
And so his usual routine of drinking coffee is that he drinks it and then when he's near the bottom of it, he takes the lid off and starts sipping the rest.
Why?
That's just his thing.
That fucking idiot. When he opened it, that's when the rat came in.
Rat jumped right in, fucked it all up. Come on, man.
So like when he notices like the mouse in there, he was like, oh my god. I was like, dude, there's like a mouse in my cup, right? And like his other coworkers like, no, you're kidding, right? And then like by the way that his whole body language was and the way his face expression was, they're like, no, you're not kidding. Cause like they were around him the whole time, saying that like, you know, there was no way where he could have done that prank where he would put a mouse in there.
His coworkers did it, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then even like his coworkers were like feeling like really sick too, cause like they're like, dude, I hope that.
Everyone started.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I hope you're okay because like you drank a whole cup of coffee or nearly a whole cup of coffee with a dead like mouse inside of it, and not only was like it a dead mouse, but it also had its feces in there too.
Oh my god.
What is McDonald's doing about this incident?
So they immediately took action and they just started getting a health inspector to come by and also like pest control.
Such
but
saints.
They didn't say that they found any pests.
Of course, there wouldn't be any. There's never any pests at McDonald's. There's none.
So they're currently still investigating what the problem is. What is it?
I feel like he's lying.
Me too.
I feel like he's lying because if these cups are said put upside down this way, how would the mouse be on the bottom of the cup unless he was doing this the whole time? I don't believe it. I don't know.
And does this guy drink his coffee black? Because if there's sugar and creamer and he has to stir, he's not gonna. No regular person is gonna be like, what's that? Oh, I'll just go the other way and I'll just scoop around. You fucking stir in a circle.
It looks like he takes it black,
It's past one test, but many more to go.
Killed the hot coffee.
Coffee probably killed it.
Yeah.
So McDonald's is not only fucking disgusting and they're murderers.
No, what the hell? What did you infer from this article? Are we listening to the same news? McDonald's are having health inspectors come in, like angels, come in and inspect the place that we already know that is already pest free. We know that.
Just to let you guys know though, even if a restaurant has like an A or B,
They still have
there's still some bugs.
You see?
Some bugs, some pests.
Sorry, babe.
I'm still drinking. I'm still going to McDonald's. I don't give a fuck.
What the people think is like, oh, this is just fucking, this is crazy. What I'm saying is this is average. Finding a little rat here or there, finding a little cockroach in a salad, that shit's normal.
In murderous child news, submitted by Tommy My Boy. Nice. A 10-year-old beats a 90-year-old woman to death. What?
A 10-year-old?
A 5th grader.
Wow, so much
Fourth or
aggression in
fifth
such a
grader.
little kid.
And was it his grandmama?
No, it
Just
was
a random old lady?
it was a 90-year-old woman that was taking care of his grandfather.
What?
Yeah.
A 90-year-old lady taking care of a grandfather?
Taking care of the 10-year-old boy's grandfather.
Okay.
Yeah.
She needs to take care of her 90-year-old ass.
How old is the grandfather? Like 200?
Oh, she's like 70. You need a 90-year-old to take care of you. You got some health problems.
Oh, I'm sorry. The woman was under the grandfather's care.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was about to say, how old is that motherfucker?
We're more tripping out about the 90-year-old taking care of somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this 10-year-old, he was actually visiting his grandfather for that day, and he wanted to ask the 90-year-old woman a question. And when he entered in her room, the woman yelled at her, was like, "Hey, go away!" Right? And so.
Wait, the 10-year-old's a girl too?
No, the 10-year-old is a boy.
Oh, the boy, okay.
But then the 90-year-old woman told the 10-year-old boy to go away. Like, just literally like yelled at him to go away. Scram! Yeah. And so the 10-year-old, he lost his temper. So he got a wooden cane, re-entered into her room, and like when he re-entered the room, like she was just sitting upright on the bed, right? So he came up to her and he just put the cane around her neck, suffocated her for about 4 to 5 seconds.
Fuck.
And then started punching her in the throat and then 5 times in the stomach.
What the fuck?
This kid looked like a murderer though.
Another picture of him?
Yeah, there's a
Oh
picture.
my.
A 5th grade, a 10-year-old murderer.
That kid looked crazy.
Damn!
Oh, I thought they weren't supposed to show minors.
He got that Joe Dirt look to him.
Dang, so much violence and aggression in his heart.
And first of all, choking is a murder move. You know what I mean? Like, what is gonna happen to a 10-year-old that murders somebody? Like, on purpose?
So after he beat her up, then like the woman was bleeding from her mouth, and then yeah, she had heavy breathing, she looked scared, and then she became unresponsive.
I mean, when I was a 10-year-old, I got into fights and shit, but I never ever thought of like choking someone or any of those murder moves. That's fucking crazy. Or getting a cane and pressing up against someone's throat.
When the police came by, he actually said, "Yeah, I killed the lady. I killed the lady." And then like when they're asking him like why, it's like, "Well, I was only just trying to hurt her."
But see, in order for him to like do something like that, that means he had to be exposed to that action. Because when I was a kid, I never thought about that move.
Yeah, yes, because like most kids they don't go, You know, it's like it's like whatever they learn at school or wrestle around.
Because he started punching her in the throat.
Yeah. Right now he's actually being held at Wayne County Correctional Facility on no bond.
Hey, I hope you liked that episode. If you guys have any interesting articles or stories that you'd like to share, please go ahead and submit those at tinyurl.com/justkiddingnews. Also, come and say what's up. Visit us on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. We're at JK Films and our Facebook is Just Kidding Films. Check out our latest video. I thought prank calling was good, but all I would do was just call, and then they would answer and go, "Fuck you, hang it up." And then I would laugh. And that was it. I was like, yeah. But I was like around the same age as you.
Yeah, I thought it was so